Getting some big breaking updates coming in right now, viewers, and what we see right now is some numbers which are out. Now, in those numbers, viewers, you can see on your screens that the IMF has revised India's growth forecast from 6.8% to 7%, and we're getting some more updates coming in as economic survey has been tabled, and we're seeing that it's saying the economy is on a strong wicket. So we have got the highlights of the economic survey. So the main points are that the inflation is largely under control. Trade deficit, current account deficit is lower.
US President Joe Biden drops out of the presidential race. He has nominated Kamala Harris for the top job at the White House. Donald Trump, on the other hand, has called Kamala Harris a joke like Joe Biden. We'll get you all the latest details after a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
And we begin this edition of Live and Breaking with the latest that's coming in on the economic survey report that's been tabled by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. In fact, details coming in that the FY25 real GDP growth has been pegged between 6.5% to 7% mark. The economic survey report also mentions that India's inflation is under control and that Indian economy is on strong wicket. Exports have seen modest growth of 0.5% in the last year. So robust growth, of course, being seen, and the GDP growth has been pegged at 6.5 to 7%. We have our senior executive editor Abhishek Kapoor, who's joining us in the newsroom. Abhishek, all in all, it's a positive report which mentions that inflation is under control, which is just very close to the 4% target range. Other than that, the GDP growth has been pegged between 6.5 to 7%.
Well, yes. So if you go through the economic survey, and we have had a very short time to really go through the entire contents, what comes out of this is that, Samiksha, that the economy is stable, it's resilient, it has withstood the external challenges very strongly. The macroeconomic picture looks very good. And if you get into the specifics, while it flags some concerns, for example, the private sector is not getting involved as much as it should, and greater part of heavy lifting insofar as capital expenditure is concerned is happening on the part of the government. The good thing in this is that the kind of capital expenditure government is doing is something which is crowding in private investment, which is getting reflected in double-digit growth of bank credit, which is good. Insofar as the people's saving habits are concerned, that's another area where it flags a challenge.
यात्रा कहते हैं